Welcome back to my daily report market analysis videos with me, Richard, Market Analyst at Hantec, on Tuesday the 4th of February. Looking at cable, which has already in this morning's session had a big sort of intraday turnaround. It had initially ticked higher, then it had a sharp move to the downside, around about 50 pips down on the day. Actually, at that stage, early morning in the European session, it actually hit 29.40, which was below these two lows of January. So actually making sort of 4 or 5 week lows, but then an intraday rebound again, and you've seen a sharp move to the upside. Now, how do we play this really? Because it's a difficult one, because obviously the volatility still is in the market in response to the stance that Boris Johnson is laying out before the European Union and their trade negotiations. Is going pretty hard, actually, seemingly as though that he's suggesting a Canada-style trade agreement, or even a sort of Australian-style trade agreement with the European Union, which is sort of pretty much on the free trade side of the argument, and how that affects the negotiations going forward. Certainly initially, throughout much of yesterday, the sterling was under significant pressure, and another lurch lower early morning today, but that's technically rebounded. It is now sort of looking at a test of the 30.25 level, that early morning high on cable. If it can get above that and close above there, that would be a really strong signal. It would also then be a bull hammer candle. Now, what we are seeing at the moment is very sort of choppy range play conditions on cable. It's really not going anywhere. It's been sort of trading in a sort of 250 pip area, maybe 300 pip band of trading throughout January and into February. And again, we sort of had a complete flip around yesterday. Having looked as though you're breaking out on Friday, it completely had a massive one-day sell-off, about 220 pips of downside move, before further falling today, and then another rebound again. So it really is volatile at the moment on sterling. Market not really knowing which way to turn on it. And in terms of the technicals, it really is sort of uncertain territory. We've got sort of the mid-40s where you see the RSI. Actually, when I was sort of looking at cable this morning, cable was in the low 40s, which was at multi-month lows, 4 month lows. So it's actually turned around a little bit since then. But you see the MACD lines bang on neutral, the stochastics around neutral. It's not really a market that you can be sure of in any direction at the moment. And playing cable does certainly come with its risks. So having rebounded, it's actually now, as I said, eyeing that 30.25 level. So a move above that would be technically positive. And then you'd start to think about 30.80 again. A bit of an old floor, 30.80 to 31 figure area, but yeah, it's a difficult one to play at the moment, and there's still a lot of volatility on an intraday basis playing out on cable. So with that in mind, I wish you good luck in your trading today. Click here to subscribe to our analysis videos and go to our website to sign up for our webinars.